How many of you know Caitlin Clark or Angel Reese? How many of you know about the rivalry? How many of you know about the backstory? How many of you know about the controversies? Give me a yes if you followed any of that. I have, and it's been really interesting. Second piece of information you should probably know about the WNBA is that their broadcast rights, they just got a new media deal that starts in 2026, which will boost their broadcast rights from 60 million a year to 200 million a year. So more money's coming down the pike because attention is a commodity, and they are making money from the increased attention that's being poured onto the ladies. Now, here's the problem. Here's the problem. Many of you have brought this up as well, and I think that's very important to understand is that they have losses and their losses are actually growing, which is just sort of confusing at first. Like, how can you be losing more money? People expect you to be profitable now because you're making more. So what's going on? And so in 2018, the league was losing about 10 million a year. Now this year they're expected to lose about 40 to 50 million. And people are like, how in the hell can you demand a raise when this business is losing money? I completely get that. I totally understand where you're coming from. I'm going to break that down in a second. Just hold on. All right, let's keep going. Let's go through some more stats. WNBA players right now are receiving less than 10% of the total league revenue. In the NBA, that number is more like 50%. So it's five times higher on the male side than it is on the female side. Now, some of you again might make the argument, which I completely respect and want to hear, that says, "Hey, but the NBA is profitable. They're making more money than they're spending." You're not doing that. The WNBA has survived largely due to a subsidy from the NBA, and that's completely valid. I'm going to break down the nuances on this in a second. Here's what's also interesting. The WNBA has been an amazing investment for people who bought the teams. The New York Liberty, their valuation in 2019 was only between 10 and 14 million dollars. That valuation is now almost half $1 billion. So that franchise has grown in value from that 10 to 15 million number to 450 million. What this speaks to when you talk about asset valuation, and you're talking to a guy who wrote his dissertation on asset pricing, how do you price an asset? The ballooning of the value of the New York Liberty speaks to the idea that the New York Liberty are worth far more than the money they're generating right now. See, all economic assets are in the universe, everything from a stock to a house to an asteroid, can be valued using the same model. And the model is called the present value of an annuity model. What does that mean? What it is it's a mathematical version of a financial time machine. And what this model basically does is it says, how much money are you expected to make in the future? Not how much money are you making now, not how much money did you make in the past, but how much money are you expected to make in the future? And let's discount that down back to the present and come up with a valuation number.